Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. We have done some inventory management between episodes. Well, I've done some inventory management between episodes and sorted us out a little bit. Mostly just moving things into the pre-existing bags that we already had. And this time we're going to start by speaking to our companions. I have not forgotten. However, we're going to do it somewhere that doesn't have quite as much creaking as the boat does. So let's do it over here. Ooh, I haven't opened this? That's not like me. I missed 2 arrowheads. Who knows how our game could have gone if I hadn't picked those up. Anyway, hello.
Yes? Is it an audience you desire?
What should I do next?
In the meantime, though, let us continue our search for Bramos. He knows things I must know.
I'm going to wonder who this Bramos is that he is to seek out.
Bramos the Wanderer. He's a legend among lizards, the greatest dreamer of them all. The one that has mastered the dark of horror sleep and has found sanctuary amid its horrors.
What is horror sleep?
The most inhospitable plane imaginable. A realm of insanity and death beneath a starless black. Picture a maze filled with your greatest fears. Picture haunting that maze forever. That is but the first step into horror sleep.
Why would this dreamer ever venture into such a place?
Because if one braves the absolute terrors of nightmare and finds sanctuary there, one is safe even from the void. That's right. Horror sleep is a realm feared by the cosmic menace that is the void. Ideal location for a summer house.
Alright. You still haven't explained what led to your expulsion from the ancient empire.
He sighs, rather dramatically.
Oh, perhaps that's because I don't quite enjoy broaching the subject.
It's fine if you don't want to talk about it.
Thank you. But I suppose you've earned the right to know. The long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon.
How in all the hells did you end up with a demon in your bed?
Because I invited her in, of course. How else? You clearly have a hard time understanding all this, so let me paint you a picture. I am a prince of the House of War. There are others with that title, but none of them are the Red Prince, the jewel in the crown of the Empire. I lived in the Forbidden City, a vast complex of palaces that houses the royal family and its servants. No others are allowed to enter it. As for myself, I was never allowed out. That is the price I paid for my genius. I was too valuable to be exposed to the dangers of the outside world. All the wars I won, and I won them all, of course, I won from the comfort of sofas. Bring me information, and I will deduct, then instruct. From amid the ultimate opulence of my quarters, I expanded and very much ruled the empire. I had it all. And frankly, I got bored.
I'm going to smile and say, you were a slave as well. I'm beginning to understand.
Not the word I would have chosen, but you understand my point. I did not suffer the boredom of some spoiled brat. Mine was the absolute absence of challenge. The longing not simply to watch the horizon, but to journey towards it. If I could not experience the joys of the world beyond, I had to bring the world to me. Miraculous what a sorcerer can do with a little arcane lore. I summoned demons, the most dangerous game in the world. But they knew they met their match in me, and so we conversed. We drank wine, we played chess. Converse with demons, and you learn of the shadows behind creation. Drink wine with them, and you have visions of worlds beyond worlds. Play chess, and you know that one wrong move is certain death. My mind rejoiced. Now for the body, I reasoned, so with a certain succubus I spent nights that would surpass your understanding.
I've never heard of such supreme decadence.
Why, thank you. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the white library tower of my palace. It was my great study of existence. It was my supreme joy, even if...
Even if you desired something even greater?
He gives you a long, respectful look.
How unexpectedly shrewd you are. What happened next was simply unforeseen. One moonless night, The succubus that was my lover turned to me, fangs exposed. But I could tell from the glint in her eyes she wasn't bent on our usual fang play. There was no light in that glint. It was the darkness of the void, the wet darkness of spilt blood. And in short, I was afraid. I tried to move away, but it was too late. She was upon me. She had done it. She had outmaneuvered the Red Prince. Finally, I was vanquished.
Okay. First things first, what in the name of the seven is fang play?
Oh, yes. Do allow me to explain.
The Red Prince regales you with an unsettlingly graphic description of what you consider to be a rather eccentric, if not aberrant, form of sexual gratification.
But of course that was all still rather innocent. I could tell you all about something truly special some other time if you like.
Any time.
Something to look forward to. Now where was I? Ah yes, the succubus. She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra, but then suddenly it's as if time ground to a halt. Something deep inside me welled up, a power I never knew I had. She simply froze under my stare. Then she screamed. A scream so abhorrent its ripples caused birds to fall dead from the sky. People covered their ears in vain as they went insane. The Imperial Guard forced itself into my chambers and found me with the succubus still on top of me.
I believe the phrase is caught red-handed.
Well, I imagine you're always caught red-handed. Being red. How does royalty find life on the road, I say, with a complete change in subject?
At first, I admit it was all rather tiring. I was, after all, marched out of my own empire, and I've been hounded by the odd assassin ever since. After that came the indignity of the collar and incarceration. But ever since we decided to be so bold as to bid our farewell to Fort Joy by any means, it's all been rather fun.
Oh, I could complain about the food and the lodgings and the sheer barbarity of the common folk. But in truth, all of that fits within the larger frame that is adventure.
Adventure is precisely what my life was missing. I told you earlier I could tell you tales about what it was like to be a prince of the house. Tales that would last us 1,000 nights. That is true. But I'd much rather speak of the tale we are shaping now.
I'm still interested in your stories.
Accompany me back to my empire and I'll tell them all in the palatial setting they deserve.
Alright. Okay. We've now spoken to the Red Prince. Let's do Fane next.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
Now that you're here, what do you think we should do?
How many times must I tell you? I have business in the Black Pits. We should head to the excavation site there.
Okay, his was fairly quick. Also, I've decided something. I was looking at him there. Actually, that looks a little ridiculous. I was going to say, I think he should take the hat off. I still think he should take the hat off. It doesn't look as bad from above. Hello.
What's up, Chief?
What do you think we should do now?
Well, I think I should focus on getting this demon out of my head. And of course, I think you should help me. And if we pick up a few new source tricks along the way, so be it.
Okay.
I've got to say, I think we're onto something interesting here.
Do you recognize that name? Jahan. So he's a sorcerer as well as a demonologist.
Ooh, double the fun. Maybe he can teach us a thing or two while he's digging up that demon.
I'd like to talk about some of the people we've met lately.
What, this old gaggle of weirdos?
Malady?
Oh, she's all right. A lot of bark, but I think she really cares about what we're doing. Better that than a sweetheart who'd sooner watch you walk off a cliff than shout, "Look out!"
Meister Siva?
My kind of salty old crank. She certainly seems to want to help us. You don't get many of those in life. I've learned to appreciate them where I find them.
Anyone from home you miss?
I don't know about home, but I do sort of miss the gang I travel with now and then. Crawler, Madcap, Papa Joris for sure. Musicians mostly. We all had our own stories, our own troubles, but when we were together and the music was with us, it was like none of that mattered at all. When you have people like that around you, you know, a family, Even rain feels like sunshine.
Alright, well that was fairly quick. Okay. Interesting. Right, now we have to decide where we're going. I think we've got to go to this fishery, right? Because we haven't been to the fishery yet and we don't know anything about it. And it's the last place in Driftwood to go. After that we have some options. I would think the Paladin checkpoint makes sense because that would advance the Red Prince's quest. And we've already been all the way down there, so we'd just be going up this way. Also, just as a coincidence, I think that this is roughly where we ended last time. As in, I think this is where we ended. I think we went to other places as well, but I seem to remember there being a fight that was roughly about here that we just never did. And I think that's roughly where my mind starts to go blank with this game. But yeah, it would be cool to go up here and see what's going on. Anyway. Because I think there are multiple different options here. Like you can go all the way over here, you can go all the way up here, and you can go all the way up here. And I think we went there last. I might be misremembering things entirely. But I think the fishery is where we want to go. Yeah. I have no idea of what's in the fishery, but I'm fairly certain it's the place we need to go. Because it's the last place that we haven't been in Driftwood. And then that'll let us tick one thing off our list of things to do. Cool. Right.
Driftwood Fishworks.
Okay. About this. Hey, free fish.
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
Who are you looking for?
Have you seen anyone leaving this place? Grey cloak, grey beard, a satchel of books under one arm. You can't have missed him.
I'm not going to say that.
Lucian's teeth. Where is that runt hiding?
Sorry, I said I haven't seen anyone. Also, he doesn't sell anything.
If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, report it immediately. Do you understand?
Why are you looking for this person?
He's a sorcerer dressed as a tinkerer. Our brothers started vanishing as soon as the tramp arrived in town. He fled into this stinking shed, but we'll find him again. We'll have our justice.
Your evidence doesn't seem very strong. I wonder if it will stand up in court.
The Magister looks at you for a long, hard moment. He seems angry, puzzled, and amused in equal measure.
We have all the evidence we need. There will be no court of appeal for this sorcerer. Now, I've got a coward to catch. Excuse me.
But yeah, and I'll let you know if I see any sorcerers around here. Yeah, definitely. Let's head up this way. I'm smelly. Oh, that's because I stole the fish. I see.
Oi, you look the kind of wench you can keep a secret. Fancy a good time? Head downstairs in the Black Bull Tavern. Tell the lummox blocking the way that Blathin gave you a tip-off.
Alright, I've already been there, but thank you, Blathin, for the tip-off, I guess. Still working out how to explore this place in a sensible way. Let's just go this way next. Hello.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Uh-huh.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh, my. What do you want?
I recognise those incisions, the work of a healer or a scholar, not some fishmonger.
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork and shrugs.
Indeed I am. They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to learn.
What's there to learn from these foul-smelling fish?
Plenty. These tainted fish are causing a lot of hardship. If I can understand what's happening to them, perhaps there'll be a way to reverse the effects.
Can I help somehow?
Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish, firsthand, if you understand me.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
Yellowfish.
The fish instantly churns your insides. Your vision blurs to reveal towering horrors. The void woken, gathered before a silhouetted figure. You strain to see who it is. Your perspective abruptly changes. Cold, dark water. You glide through it. Black tendrils suddenly creep across your vision. You slow. The darkness consumes you. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
Because I'm an elf, I catch my breath and say that I saw the memories of the Voidwoken, them, their victims, they're all connected to someone, something.
The dwarf leans in and peers intently at your eyes.
Spontaneous delusions. Very interesting. But nothing more than a side effect from eating the fish, I'm sure. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
Well, what have you learned?
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Elves are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Perhaps a touch more vivid in their hallucinations, but otherwise identical.
I'm willing to try another if the reward is increased to match my efforts.
Thank you, but no. I can only allow for one specimen per volunteer, or my findings could become flawed. The fish you ate is known as yellow ridgeback. Quite a cunning breed, often used in concoctions to increase alertness. But this one, touched by the void itself. Who is to say how such a creature might alter an alertness mixture?
Is that a hint? Potentially you could use it to make a... if you use a non-tainted one, you make a, assuming wits potion, or something like that, and then if you do something else, you make a different potion?
Seek out somewhere that peddles alertness herb mixes. Adding these unique ridgebacks might make quite the impact.
Okay.
So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
Farewell. Potent alertness herb mix. What's that even under? Oh yeah, people pointed out you can, redo the glowing idol of rebirth with a glowing, or with one resurrection scroll. We should probably think about it. It's not a terrible idea, I suppose. My only issue with it is that it will probably get used in a way that's like suboptimal most of the time. But it's kind of the same with the comeback kid one. It's like it'll get used in a way that's suboptimal because you why do we what keeps trying to apply decaying to us? But yeah, because generally if something's killed you, like they'll be able to do another hit or whatever. But still, it's worth looking at and thinking about. I just want to see where this mixture is. Oh, there it is, right there. I haven't even seen an alertness mixture before, but okay. I can make 2 shocking arrowheads. Okay. That's fine. Then, where were we? Yeah, I suppose I'll make it. I suppose I'll revamp it. Or whatever it's. Make it glow again. Okay.
Then we can get them out and you can get back to work.
Keep exploring. Where this guy, Presley?
The dwarf reaches into a barrel and pulls out a fish. His knife glides through the scales, crimson guts spilling out in its wake. The innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect fish to smell, but these reek.
I look around the ramshackle town and muse that the dwarf is lucky to have a job.
Aye, the coin's sweet and the smell sure ain't. Mind you, the boss found a buyer for this lot, so my knife stays sharp and my pockets stay full.
Who would buy such foul-looking fish?
He runs his knife through another fish and flicks the blade, sending a shower of guts to the ground.
I'd say your guess is as good as mine, except I've got the sense not to ask any questions. Now why don't you waft on, elf? I got work to do.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish, as the blood and black bile mix and swirl around his boots.
As I stalk away, my elven eyes spot something strange on the barrels, and I'm going to lean in to investigate.
Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has scrawled Black House on it in paint. You cast your eyes around to see that every barrel headed to Arx has the same inscription.
Here, leave them barrels alone. I told you to take a hike, so scram.
Black House, huh? Rise of the Dwarfs. Which I assume that we're probably not going to get the full amount of, because I'm assuming that Rise of the Dwarfs is probably something you get more if you brought Beast, but anyway. A man in the house in Arx is buying Driftwood's void-tainted fish. Alright, interesting. Apparently I'm allowed to take the things out here. So I will. you know, it's the way we work here. It's the same Magister? I guess it makes sense if they're searching the place, but usually they just stand in the same spot. I love them just taking literally all their fish. Just like, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine.
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Grab that. And that. And that. Oh, that one as well. Okay. Just continuing to explore in some kind of sensible way. Ooh, that's what I've been looking for. Random chance of something new. We got some strength gloves that give you crit chance and initiative. What's your gloves? Oh, your gloves are the Devourer's Claws. So these are probably better than the Devourer's Claws, right? You lose 3% crit, 2 initiative instead of 1 strength, but you get a lot more physical armor. Yeah, these are probably better for now. I can go sit on you. There we go. It's part of a set, so we want to keep it, especially as it ranks up to level 20. So, there we go. Let's head along here. Oh. Right. Grab that. There's some blood here. But I'm assuming it's fish blood. Hoping it's fish blood. Those are some particularly smelly ones. Actually, stay still. Zap.
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad.
The Magisters might be mad, but no, they're not the ones hiding in a barrel.
They're trying to kill me. Or worse, drag me off to Fort Joy. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me.
I'm going to look over my shoulder to be sure I'm not being watched, and whisper, ask what he needs me to do.
I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen. But if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arks. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me.
I'll help, but I'll need you to wait here a little longer.
Damn it, hurry up. I can feel the fish oozing everywhere.
I'll be right back, and then we're both going to walk out of there.
Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm here, well, we'll all be sorry.
I'm going to pause for a moment. What did you mean by that?
I have enough niter and brimstone to turn this factory into a crater. Please. I don't want to die. But if the Magisters find me, I won't let them take me. I won't.
I promise you that I won't tell the Magisters, but I do need you to stay there for now. I'll be back.
Okay. But please be quick. They'll find me sooner or later. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. Some more Carver's investigation, apparently. Right, oh, this is Hickbo we found. Oh, okay. I was seeing whether we could pick up. We'll grab that as well. And that. Okay. And those fish. Them as well. Random pair of gloves. Oh, I don't need the fish bone. No, actually I can drop that. And this one. True Brew Farhangite. Okay. Farhangite is known as the hardest, most dense plant in all of Rivellon. Though it looks like a useless lump, it does have some redeeming qualities. Among other things, it's renowned for getting rid of nasty, embarrassing rashes. This book also describes how warriors of old tamed the plant to grant them a healthy life. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. So, what I'm trying to figure out before we move is if he's going to follow us, how is he getting out of here? Because this guy's going to patrol back and forward. Or this way, I suppose. He only wants out of Driftwood, right? You could go down here if he can follow you down the ladder. I don't know if he can, though. Can we go there? Maybe, right? No, I don't think you can swim. Okay. That's fine. Let's say we'll get him out of here.
And?
Follow me. Wait, can I just... Let's quick save. So I was thinking about how to do this. Can I just do... that? No. Okay. Worth a try, you know. I felt it was worth a try. Okay. Well, I have an alternative way to get him out. I did 9 things to my chronicle, apparently. And then 8 things to my chronicle. Good. Okay. I think if we can get here, I can just teleport him out, right? The hell is he? Wait, what? I was sure I was sneaking at one point.
Glorified jobs. He must be somewhere else.
Okay, back this way. Who's watching this area? Oh, that guy is. Okay. That's so annoying. Okay, I figured out what's happening. He gets zapped back to his target. Or to his, the person he's with. Right, then, what I'm going to do... So I'm going to do... something like this. Okay, then... Just realized I might be able to do that the whole time. But anyway, I think we're out now, right? I should just be able to run along the edge here. Oh, they definitely saw Higgbub, but that's okay. Ah, yeah, leaving town this way is going to be real difficult, huh? Okay, there are 2 things I want to try. First one is, what if I take you to this place? And then use the thing. Okay. Reload. That doesn't work. So I'm going to have to try and walk out the front door, but maybe this is the wrong way to go about things. Oh no, I can just go north. What am I thinking? Being stupid. Yeah, I can just go north. I'm like thinking, how do I cross the bridge? But I can just cross here. This is why this exists. It's a way past the Magisters. Yeah, and then we're sorted. Wonderful. Okay. And now he's out of town.
At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place.
Why did he turn back to a barrel?
You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and salted.
Why did you climb back into the barrel?
I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place like this? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town.
How did you end up in a barrel in the first place?
I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to cast a powerful source spell.
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out of there with my life.
Where did you find it?
In the kitchens of the tavern, of all places. That cook had it. Offered it for a great price, too. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for.
A scroll is all well and good, but I need to know how to control my source.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not much of a sorcerer, but I have my connections. Hanag's a pretty powerful source master, incredible control of portals. I've never seen anyone bend space like she can. Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs, the farms to the north. There's more than a few magisters around those parts, though. She might still be there. Might not. But I pity any red cloak that gets on her bad side.
Well, thank you for the information.
I swear, once I get to Ox, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
Hey, I got more hero tag stuff, but I also get a reward. I think. Although it won't actually let me do anything, which is a little annoying. I'd like the Trouders. There we go. It's a little weird, but okay. Oh, they're intelligence Trouders? I completely missed that. Oops. Anyone need any intelligence Trouders? Maybe. How about you? Yeah, okay. You're just using the basic ones. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's still an upgrade. It just wasn't an upgrade for who I thought it was one for. And those to the Red Prince. And then this wand. It's a wind wand called Bear Windle. The important thing is the magic in your soul, not the wand itself. Just keep telling yourself that. Alright, it's better than Rebecca's Thorn, almost certainly. Yeah. Yeah, it's just better. Okay, cool. This one, Manage Runes. I just realized that you can do that. That's very useful info. Do that, and we're going to send that to Red Prince. Right, and then we are going to back here, waypoint back to Driftwood Square. Now we can go back to the fishery. Okay, so we've saved Higba. Did anyone give us a quest for saving Higba? No, I can report the escape to the Magisters. But why would I?
You, stranger, what are you doing here?
I'm passing through and aren't looking for trouble.
Good. This town has enough problems. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
I haven't.
Damien, take it all. Where is the snake? Magister Carver will have our heads if we don't find him. It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. Is that clear?
That it is. Okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna need to solve that quest at some point, but we can do that at our own pace. I'm thinking I might frame that person who's like, I'm a magister. I'm thinking that makes a lot of sense. Although, I mean, it's not going to be really good for elves in general if I do that. I'm like, yeah, it's the one you kicked out for being an elf. He was a bad guy. It's like, it's not going to end well. Right, back over here. Might as well take the poison hit on the way back. Right. That fish is mine. This is stealing over here. Oh, this one isn't stealing, no. Take everything that isn't stealing. This as well. Hello.
What? You be needing something from me, lass? Ain't much inclined to rub elbows with elves, if you catch me drift.
Your attitude is rather short-sighted. Best to stand together in times like these.
Ain't no one been standing together since Lucian died. Ain't been no goodwill among your kind, or mine, or anyone else's since the Reds have been in charge.
I'm going to express shock and say Magisters are the law, and it's the law we have to respect.
Respect the Reds? Disgraceful. Get out of my face, would you? I ain't talking to no damn Reds lover.
Hold your horses, I was only kidding.
Glad to hear you say it. The day will come we'll overthrow 'em, you mark my words. Until then, I'll practice the art of gutting unspoiled fish.
Why do you dislike Magisters so?
I had friends. Good friends. Not even dwarves, some of them. Reds put him on a ship, sailed him to Fort Joy. Ever heard of that place? Fort Joy? They send you there means you ain't never coming back.
I was in prison there, but no cell can hold me.
You mean to say you escaped? Crawled your way out of the belly of the beast? Crikey. So you're a sorcerer then? In that case, you must know about the fugitive. That fella all those Reds are looking for. I mean, if he's a sorcerer too, you'll want to do right by him, won't you? Make sure they don't catch the poor bugger.
The dwarf leans in and begins whispering conspiratorially.
This fella runs along, right? Sweating, panicking. Reds racing after him like hunting hounds. Hide in a barrel, you fool, I yelled. And what do you know? He did. Problem is, he's still in there. Been hours. Can't go nowhere, he can't, not with the Reds around.
Okay, well, I mean, I already freed him, so there we go. That's all stealing. There's a Magister that's been walking by here every like 2 seconds, but they appear to have disappeared. Okay, let's head up here and speak to the guy who's in charge of this area. Hello.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He tries to ignore your presence, fails. He sighs.
See here, elf. I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with Magisters, and our shipments to Arks are held up. Time is money. Don't waste my money. What do you want?
What are you shipping to Arks?
Fish. This is a fish factory. I'm shipping fish to Arks. Now, please, there's the door. I suggest you use it.
Who in Arks is buying void-tainted fish?
That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect.
I'm going to smile and assure him I'm completely trustworthy?
An excellent point. Well made. The answer to your question is, unsurprisingly, a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can send him.
That dark shadow crosses his face once more. He shivers.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest.
Sounds deeply suspicious.
When you've been in business as long as I have, you learn not to question these things too closely. Now I'll get back to my work, and I suggest you get back to leaving. Good day.
Actually, I want to do some trading. I want to do this. Balance and then remove like a few things that are like really expensive. Then like one more. Balance. I'm stupid. There we go. Balance. Accept. Cool. Okay. Wonderful. Auto sort. Nothing else in here for us. Alright. One more Magister to speak to and then we're done. Get him.
Elf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel slung over his shoulder?
I haven't seen anyone suspicious.
Blast! Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in one of these shadows, and we will find him.
Foul creature? I'm going to look at the shadows on my shoulder. Surely there isn't a ghoul on the loose.
The Magister looks at you, trying to understand what you're saying.
What? A ghoul? Of course not.
I'm going to slap my forehead. Of course it isn't. Ghouls don't lurk by the sea. One of the merfolk, perhaps.
No. Have you lost your...
A fish golem, perhaps. A void beast drawn together into a hulking mass of guts and scale. Surely you've heard of a charnel golem before.
Will you shut up? It's a human. A sorcerer dressed as a tinkerer. He's behind the disappearance of several magisters. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers?
Not everyone who runs from authority is a murderer. Do you have any other evidence?
Why else would he run? If he had nothing to hide, he would have nothing to fear. Besides, he was seen with the effects of one of our company. I dread to think how he came about them. We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the docks. Now, I have a patrol to complete. If you see anything, tell me.
Okay. We're almost done in Driftwood then, I think. We just gotta speak to people out here, and then I think we should oh, we've already spoken to that one. Well, that makes life easier. We should definitely frame the wannabe Magister. Hey, ring. Don't mind if I do. Grab them. Grab them. And grab them. Okay. It's a Constitution summoning ring. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is a Constitution summoning ring. It's probably better than the Restoration one that we have. Astarte's Tears. Okay, well, send that to Red Prince. And then I can remove that from my bar, because we're not going to likely get it again anytime soon. Okay. Right, let's go back to Magister. Actually, we point to the square. Makes our life just a little easier. And then we'll go back to this guy and say it was the other Magister. I'm assuming we can do that. Not entirely sure if we can, but let's see.
Bellwether, I need those
Hello.
reports stamped. I warned you already. You can't just come in here as you please. I have an investigation to carry out.
I know who's responsible for the disappearances of your comrades.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me.
Never mind. Tell me about the disappearances.
Well, do you know anything?
Nope.
Stop wasting my...
Okay.
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
I wonder if I can speak to the cook and get them to trigger that. I don't know whether you can or not. I'm just seeing whether there's options.
The cook nods at you curtly.
Remember what I told you. Betray my trust and you'll pay, just like those Magisters did.
Do I still have the Magister ring, or did I sell it? I probably sold it, right? Wait, no, I gave it back to her. Could I?
The cook nods at you curtly.
Buy it back from her. Yeah. What am I doing here? There we go. Okay.
Remember.
Then this doesn't feel like it's gonna work. I just want to tell you right off the bat, this doesn't feel like it's gonna work.
All this damn work.
Quick
and nothing to
save.
show for it. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point? This is going nowhere. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Let's head back here. Let's see. Didn't give me an update, so I feel unlikely.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna see whether it's even possible to do what I'm trying to do. Okay, so it looks like the only way of doing it where you don't turn in Higba or the cook is to kill this guy. But I don't want to kill her, so what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and teleport him away from her. So the fight starts like over here, and then we just kill him in this corner and nobody else gets into the fight. That's the plan anyway.
Elsa, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some.
Right away.
Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
So I think I've got to trigger it on him when he stands up and looks at the window.
Those reports, damn it.
And then when she goes over there, teleport him and run. So let's try and do this. So let's just quick save again. But first things first, I need him to go and stand and look at the window.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
And now I wait. So even though he goes out of range, it should be fine.
Elsa, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some.
Right away.
Yeah, so she's going to go there. And then do this. Oh, it whiffed. I see. Okay. Interesting.
Fine, Bub, you're a hero.
Could try it from here, I suppose.
Go and play with the others.
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
Surrounded by incompetence.
Just wait for her to get told to go and get the ink.
I need those reports, damn it.
Right away.
Or the reports, whatever.
Bub, you're a hero.
Why so violent? What? What's this? Why so violent? They're like, oh, why so violent? I wanted to enter combat. That's why I'm so violent. Okay, I know what to do. I know the fix. I guess I can just do this, right? Where's chloroform? He's like, no, I don't consent to being in a fight with you. And that's it. You don't enter combat, he just goes, I don't consent. And that's it.
Can't I go and play with the others?
No can do,
It was me. Attack. There we go. Mr. Bellworth joined. That's not the end of the world. Okay, that's fine. Attack. Okay, he's charmed. Okay. Well. Make a little bit of fire. And then make a larger bit of fire. Okay. Then attack. Okay. That works for me. That's what I wanted. Knock him down. Then, attack. You don't have enough to get there. Or then throw this.
How
I'll yield to none.
Okay. Right. Okay. So has that ended that quest line? Yes. Okay, that ended the quest line for everyone. That's all I needed to see. I think that's our best way to end the quest line here for us. And I didn't have to kill the other people in the place, which I think is good. Right, let's look at this. We can lose 1 memory for that. It's not that bad. It's probably okay. Yeah. We're replacing Withermore's girdle, but it's alright. What did I lose as a spell? Nothing? Nothing? How did I lose nothing? Oh, I must have had a spot still free for a tactical retreat that I never filled. That would be it. Okay. This, it's a magical metal shield, which is not as good as your current shield, so that can go to Red Prince. Magister's seal as well, which we can now resell, having no need for it. These are gloves, which are fine, but going to the Red Prince. Withermore's girdle, we'll send to the Red Prince. Right. Cool. We've now solved the problem of the missing Magisters.
You doing okay, boy of mine?
Oh, and everything's now allowed to be stolen in here. Nice. Because nobody owns it. I guess if the owner's dead, then that's it. So, I think I can go back to speak to her now.
I hear that a certain Magister Belworth has expired. Quite fortunate for those who wouldn't appreciate her meddling in their affairs, don't you think?
Yep. And then, do we need to speak to him? I don't know. Let's see what happens if we speak to him.
In the death fog. What's even the point?
Okay. Hello.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
You show far too much loyalty to the Magisters, given they abandoned you.
The elf straightens to his full height, martial and unwavering.
I swore an oath. I won't turn my back on it. Not now, not ever.
Magisters aren't short on enemies. Whoever's responsible might never be found.
What? And you think that's an excuse for me to stop trying? I'll never stop. Not until this matter is settled or I'm dead.
Alright. See ya.
Wealth of knowledge.
That's alright. Then, I guess he's just gonna continue being there, but investigation's closed. That's all I need to know. It is closed, and it will never be reopened. And now I can grab all these books, because they're free. Okay. So I get to kill the Magisters, and I get a free amount of extra lore? I mean, it's fantastic, right? Grab that. Here. Right. Stew. It would be so funny if the stew that he had was the stew from the place across the road. Which has got the Magisters in it. Another backpack! Wait, what's in it? Because it's not empty. Oh, it is empty. Never mind. Alright. Anything else in here? Torn letter. We'll have that. And that. And that. Painting of Alexander is mine as well. Right. Have that. I love the way that telekinesis looting looks. It's just kind of like... just gets zapped to you. It's very cool. Right. Read that one. Read that one. Raymond, I'd hoped this letter would prove unnecessary, but I'm still awaiting news about the fate of the Peacemaker. I want details. I'd thought I made that quite clear by now. If I have to fit a trip to Driftwood into my schedule, I'll be most displeased, Lady Dallas the Hammer. Okay. Arrival of the Voidwoken. In a small volume that seems to be more of a notebook of thoughts than a published tome, Hubert wonders if the strange creatures that emerged from the death fog that destroyed the Black Ring, the monsters known at the time of writing as Voidwoken, were not the real winners of the Great War. The historian does not draw a conclusion.
Can't I go and play with the others?
1234 AD, the appearance of the Voidwoken. In a small volume that appears to be more than a notebook of thoughts than a published tome, Hubert wonders if strange creatures, this is the same thing. It's slightly worded, of rogues. In his short description of a particular specimen of vagabond he claims to have encountered in his travels across the land, Hubert talks of shadowy skills largely involving short blades and the ability to liberate people of their belongings with or without their prior knowledge or indeed their survival. Okay, next one. Yep, read that one. Next. Offering advice to the forest traveller, Hubert warns the unwary of potential presence of moving mounds of vegetation. Malevolent shrubbery, he says, can make a poor end of a night's sleep at camp. Its bark is definitely as bad as its bite. And this one? Path in the Pilgrimage by William Bradford. Only the most faithful will make the expedition, not all will survive it, but should you wish to travel to the great city of Arx to celebrate Divine Lucian, I can surely map the safest passage when embarking from the Reaper's Coast. On foot, the fishing village of Driftwood, through Paradise Downs and over the mountains into Arx. Do not sail directly into the city, its harbour will be so lively as to be impenetrable. Okay. Right, we have to leave because I don't want to hear the but ma again. Right, so now we have absolutely finished with Driftwood, I think, in terms of like quests that we actively have here. Let's just do a quick quest thing. So we have Powerful Awakening, so we have to go find Mortis, which is a Driftwood quest, but it's outside. We have to do all of these stuff, okay. Investigate the Black Pits, find Sahila's people, search the cellar of the abandoned house. Yeah. Which we've done, right? Wait, Shadow over Driftwood didn't update. Oh, okay. We might want to have a look at that one. Investigate Lohar. Yeah. That's fine. Find the caverns beneath the Black Pits. Freed the Lich, hungrily it fled. We have to find it. Return to the hens to check in on the egg. Well, we can do that. Let's go... Yeah, let's go have a look at this chicken and egg thing. And then what was the other one? The other one was Shadow over Driftwood. Yeah, okay. Let's head back over here. I don't like that there's blood here. I'm just going to alt-tab for a quick second while we run. See if we can find Shadow over Driftwood. Not updating. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Hello, Peeper.
Looks delicious, Quercus, but try to restrain yourself.
Big Marge, no.
What? No, you don't even have a stomach. It'd just be indulgent.
Is it going to follow me? I think it's following me. It is indeed following me. Interesting. Apparently we likely missed something in Mortis's cave. Okay. Well. Now being followed by something that goes peep. Where did I leave her? She's over here somewhere. Okay. You know what? We're going to head over this way. You are also going to head over this way and we'll meet up. Just wait till we get close enough for us to link. There we go. We're close enough. Right.
I'm just another useless elf.
So let's go in here and let's see if we can find it. So search the cellars. Right. I'm gonna go back into the cellar and we're gonna search it again, just for something. Right. We put a quick cut in as I find it. Okay, so we missed something in here, apparently. I'm going to leave everybody else outside. So apparently in this room, there's some books blocked by some boxes. And I see, and that's why you have to walk over this, which, okay, makes a lot of sense. I love how, oh, for a second there I thought he managed to shut the door on us. Okay. There we go. Let me just quickly check. Yep. Just checking I had sorted, so things were going at the bottom. Okay, let's start with letter to Mordus. Mordus, you are a lucky man. Your failure to assassinate Lohar could have been ruinous, yet our Lord proves his grace not only by sparing you, but by granting you Mord Akim. The ritual requires an excessive release of source, but I'm sure you're anxious to prove your allegiance. Use it wisely. Your orders remain the same. See that the weapons from the Peacemaker reach Arx unharmed. I'll wait for their arrival. And do be careful, there are a number of Godwoken who have escaped the fort. Should they pass through Driftwood en route to their maester, be sure they pass no farther.
Lohar will want to know of this.
Okay, love grenade? If there's any truth to the pamphlet, you can make an actual love potion, and if your beloved isn't feeling especially thirsty, even throw it at someone. As it explodes, it releases fumes and charms those that breathe them in. Apparently, you'll need honey, how poetic, and rather rare, magnetic heart-shaped bottle. Schematic. Drawn upon the page is an elaborate schematic. It closely resembles the broken shrine to Duna in Mordus' quarters and depicts a mechanism operated by a button on the statue's back. I see. So if I was to do this, I could then open it by doing this.
You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers, there's no mistaking the sound.
Cool. And now I can open it. And now it's updated. Aha! So now we can go and speak to Lohar again. Wonderful. So we have a waypoint for that one, the Under Tavern. Okay. This is why I do the like little quest recaps right as we are like, I'm done with this area. Because, you know, occasionally we're like, well, we're not quite done with the area. Lucian's remains. Lucian's crypt. Hubert notes that here muses that the nascent conflict between paladins and magisters within the Divine Order over the custody of Lucian's mortal remains. To sum up, the paladins gained custody of the body, but the magisters gained a headquarter in Arx, site of the new cathedral beneath which Lucian would be buried. Ah, okay. It's fine. Move all of these into our pouch. That's fine. Let's go. And in here. Right. So he should now be able to tell him stuff. Hello.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arx.
I'm going to rifle through my pack and offer Lohar the letter I found in Mordus' house.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
What does the note mean? What is Mord Akim?
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
I'm gonna need details. What kind of stuff do you mean?
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mordus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen.
What type of cargo are you talking about?
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
I'll do what I can.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
Okay, more of the Rise of the Dwarfs one. Okay. And I'm going to assume that it's in the same location as we already know Mordus is. I need to do this, waypoint, square.
Nothing good.
There we go. So, I'm assuming it's down here, right?
Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
I think so, yeah. I think it's still down there. Okay, and then there's one more thing that we need to do in Driftwood that I forgot about. There's the hatch down here, right? Or you said there's something bad under? Wait, oh no, there's a thing like over... Yeah, decrepit hatch. Actually, there is something here. How do I get to this decrepit hatch? That's what I need to figure out. Okay, let's go inside and then we can get it from the inside. Once I figure out what it is. Oh, there's also a dog here. Hello.
The dog sniffs the wooden decking, like there's something wrong.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong, and it's not right.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor.
I'll investigate if I can.
Be careful down there, missus. You're not smelling what I'm smelling.
Okay. Alright, well. Did I really need to leave that alone? Let's just move him along here. Dog, I'm really gonna need you to, like, not do that. Reconnect to the group. Right. Quick save. Go. Fishworks cellar. Okay. That's a lot of fish. Okay, we'll leave it for now. Let's open this up. Nice. And here we go. Me, I'll leave it alone. Me 2 seconds later. But, like, only if I, you know, don't start looting already.
Good find.
Ooh, what's this? Security log. Most important area of focus this month is cellar security. Barrels have arrived. Placement of Divine 2,000 turret barrels complete. Don't stare into the barrel. Turret barrels, huh? Interesting. Ooh. Alright, alright. Those can go to Red Prince. These are what? These are strength boots. Okay. They are worse strength boots than you're using. Alright, well, there you go. When you only have one person who's using a type of equipment, it becomes very, very easy to like, sort. It's like, yep. Is it better than what you have? Yes, no. If no, sell it. Ooh, unidentified spear. We don't use spears. Ooh. It's a finesse spear. Alright, well, Red Prince. It's fine. Marked barrel. Ow. Okay, Sir Laura. So what happened to my wait, did my chicken just die? Ow. Did my chicken die? Where is it? Counting your chickens. No, it's still alive, I guess. That's okay. I don't know where it is, but definitely did not die there. Because if it died there, well, it would have a body as well. Grab that. And that. Meat cleaver. Grab that too. I don't need the knife. It's okay. Also realize most of this poisoned fish is worth nothing. That's okay. Grab that and that. Okay. Truly just looting everything. Okay. Here. Money. Nothing. Nothing. Thing. Of that. Okay. Well, continue investigating. It's a huge amount of not very much down here, but it's fine. Strike terror into their hearts. It's an interesting thing. Ooh, ring. Pyrokinetic Aerothurge. So it could be good for either of these. Dragon's Twine. Okay, it's probably better than your Forged in Fire ring. Right, you. Yeah, it's probably better than Forged in Fire then. Let's do that. Let's add to wares and let's send to the Red Prince. Okay. There we go. Another locked marked barrel. Let's take a step back here. Is it the same? Not that I'm like paranoid at all. Grab it. Soul forged weaponry. That's... Oh, hello. I was gonna say what is soul forged weaponry, but apparently we have other problems. What is soul forged weaponry? The result of spirit forged to a crossbow. The soul forged weapon fair hums with source. Okay, I don't use a crossbow or swords, but I feel like I shouldn't get rid of these in the same way that I get rid of everything else. Let's do that. 3 knockdown. Okay, 4 knockdown. You got charmed by for getting near to her. Okay, one of these. Oil followed by maybe just one of these. Nice. Okay. Then haste here. Okay. Teleport. Kill. Nice. Who's still alive? Oh, there's some here. Okay, global cooling. Okay. Followed by one of these.
You are blemish. You are filth.
Ooh.
I've come to wipe away the stains. You are blemish. Oblivion.
I like it. Like I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh wait, no, you've got a thing that charms me. I love you. Okay. Phoenix dive. Up here. Right, and then hit. And then burn. Nice, level up. Okay. Another one charmed. Take a second just to move up here. Followed by one of these. Tangled so they can't move. Move the tiniest bit. Teleport. Kill. Okay. End turn. Followed by, I don't know, dazzling bolt. Still alive, you are? Okay. One of those. Through it. Nice. Okay. Rain. Kind of assuming at some point the yeah, everything will go away. Right, that's fine. They have essences on them, so they're worth picking up stuff from. Source. Oh, okay. Cool.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises. Still.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speak to him. Okay. This one. Over here. So whatever they were doing down here was something that can summon Voidwoken, and it has to do with soul-forged weaponry. We did read about soul-forged weaponry at some point before, and it was used to do something to something. I can't remember what it was. It might have been something that could kill shriekers. But I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since we last saw the term.
Ugh, this place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting.
There's a lot of tea we got out of that one. Wonder if I can combine the tea leaves with water to create a cup of tea. It was 34 oranges. Okay. Let's send these to Fane for now. Just so they can be on somebody else. Strike terror into their hearts. Seems to be a soldier's journey of successful tours where the author focuses on scaring the enemy into surrendering. You assume it's a peaceful treatise on war psychology until you find a small sheet of paper hidden within, which details how to make a grenade that can strike terror into the hearts of your adversaries. Unfortunately, it appears to require one tormented soul. Guess I've already seen that one, huh? There we go. Let's just do a little sort. Back to looting. Well, that's quite a lot of landscapes, really. Okay. Should go and sell these at some point. What's this do?
One barrel of fish stands out from the others. It's sealed and marked with a cross. Something about it seems familiar.
Give it be for a second. I don't know what the thing I just pulled was. Let's chill for a second. Yep, more fish. More fish. Right, split. Back over here. Quick save.
One barrel of...
Okay, it did the same thing as the others. Okay, let's go back this way. I still have no idea what the lever I pulled that actually did. So many things in here as well to loot. We'll get to there in a second.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Rubbish.
Heal. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. A little bit of urgency. Right. That's what the lever does. It turns off the trap. I understand now. Where was it again? Oh, there it is, right in the poison cloud. Yep. I think that reset the trap.
Now, that's a trap.
Okay. Maybe it turns off that trap, actually. Nope. Yes. Okay. It's fine. I think you can just say they're a big fish. Or something similar. Right. It's got a cooking pot in it. Anything else going on with these things? Nope. Okay.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, that's a trap, I see. Wondering whether we could hit its back. Nope. Grab that. Okay. Didn't mean to reactivate the trap. Okay. Don't need the wooden box on me. Probably don't need those. Okay. Anything else? We're still over. Okay, so, just gonna live on Fane. Grab that. Cool. Nothing in here. Grab the wheat. Let's get out of here. Right, we'll go around and turn it all off again. Okay, there we go. Right. I still don't feel like we found anything. Well, I mean, finding the soul forged weaponry I assume is important, but I still don't think we've actually found anything truly, like, important down here. Mostly just turning that off so it stops making the banging noise as we loot the next room. Right, there we go. Ook. Ook. Pouch.
Boring.
What's in the pouch? That's really annoying. That they just reopened the door that I'd been shutting. There we go. Send to the Red Prince. Let's see. What have I got that I can actually move? You can read this book. Each page of the tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the alien deceased. Swan's cure-all. We've already read about that. Yeah, he was listed as the Fields. Okay. Cool. I'm going to send these fancy bottles of beer to Fane for now, along with the expensive wine. Just give us a chance. Got a random sheet of paper. Ah, it was a sheet of paper, so it's stacked. I see. Bottle of water. Bottle of oil. Crimson tainted. Avoid tainted crimson brine. That one. Nothing in there. Okay. Up here. Grab that. Grab that. Mackerel. 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 Fish pie dough. A couple of pumpkins. Hey, some money. Meat cleaver we'll take. Take that. And this. Yep. And the fish pie dough. And then, nothing there. Grab all of that. Grab this. Grab that. This one as well. And we're almost there. Hey, we got a ring. Nice. Wasn't entirely pointless. What's the ring? Dragon Claw. Aerothurge Geomancer Necromancer. That just an upgrade to the ring you just got? It is. It's also an upgrade. Well, it's probably an upgrade to North Star. That's an upgrade to the ring she just got, though. Primarily. Okay. Well, back to the Red Prince with that one. Red Prince. And then... Right, I'm just going to connect party members. And let's do a teleport to Lady Vengeance. Let's go. I'd use the jump to make her life easier there. Right. And now we just click and wait. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Right, and this is roughly where we're going to end our character's movement, because we're going to do a bunch. I'm going to have to do inventory management between episodes in order to, well, if nothing else, just put all the fish into a container. Let's do our leveling up next, and then we can work out where we're going from here. Easy level up for us, Huntsman. Why do we need to take Huntsman? I need to take Huntsman because I want to have Tactical Retreat. That means I also need to take a point in memory, which means that we can do that. Easy. Our level up, actually incredibly easy. That now gives us Tactical Retreat, which will give us yet another jump, which is really good. It's really good to have 3 jumps, especially 2 jumps that are unreliant upon us needing something to target, which I think is huge. This also giving us hasted is huge. Like, I love that. But anyway. Next, Red Prince. Do you have any abilities you don't know? No. Right, so he is not, like, he currently has every memory slot used with an ability, which is perfect for memory. Let's go Wit Strength on him then. He's currently got negative to leadership, but apart from that, it would be 4. I don't know, like, he's kind of fine. I don't really know what to spend points on. If it wouldn't bug me, I would be like, don't spend points on anything and wait, but it would bug me. So instead, I guess I could just give him another point in single-handed for now. I mean, wait till you find like a skill where you need like, oh, you need 1 in here to then unlock a multi-class skill, but anyway. For you, you have a lot more memory, well, you have more abilities than you have memory slots. Are there any that you need? Probably don't need this one. Probably don't need that one. I mean, that is quite nice. Spread your wings, allowing you to ignore ground surfaces. Yeah, I might take that. I might give you 1 memory and then 1 intelligence. And the memory I'm going to give to spread your wings. Okay. Which gives them a way to avoid ground surfaces, which I think would be good. Right, and then here, let's go for, well, what have you got? You've got slots still to fill in. Blood Rain, Shocking Touch. So unless I'm going to go for Steam Lance, which you can't even cast, or Chain Lightning. Though Chain Lightning is really good. I would have to give up something. Well, I could put 2 points in memory and then give you Chain Lightning. That's an option. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. 2 points in memory. And then you can have Chain Lightning, which gives you a huge damage move. Like an absolutely huge one. I do need to change these bars. I may do it in between episodes. I may not. We'll see. Your Aerothurge is currently sitting at an 8 due to your gear. Your Hydrophysist is higher as a base, though. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what we want to give you. You Your necromancer is fine. I don't think you really need to go that much further into it. Polymorph is always fine for the attribute point as well, but I'm not that bothered. Again, it's not that important. Maybe I just put another point in hydrophysist. Yeah. I think that seems fine. Like, it's still our best thing, really. Yeah. Like, I think because it's damage and it's healing, it's just double value. And then on top of that, it also affects your magic armor. Well, this is just does more damage. Although I assume that there's more damaging skills in Aerothurge, because that seems to be its thing. So, yeah. Anyway. With that... Oh, no, I missed something on you. I didn't actually choose anything on you. I just looked at it and went, I'll choose it later. I guess was my thought. Geomancer is 3. Pyrokinetic is 5. This is 3. Guess I'll give you another point in Geomancer. I mean, it is your healing, so... Same logic as the previous one. It's kind of double value, so... There we go. Right. Also, what does this even do? I didn't look at it. More potent version of the herbal mixture for alertness. Is there would combine that with like a bottle or something, and then it would do something? You know, it'd be really good. I'm asking for quality of life that like is never going to be added. But what would be really good is if they use this as like somewhere you could craft from. That would make your life so much easier than having to like take it all out. But it's not too bad, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. And next time we will have hopefully done the inventory. So see you next time. Goodbye.